Got to get back to the past. Samurai Jack Season 5 Episode 7 review. Once again, I'm mad at myself for missing an episode, but I watched it. Time to review it. Another great episode. Jack finding his sword, but in a different way, because it opens up as a flashback, basically part of a story that Jack is telling Ashi how he lost his sword, where he was looking for the last portal, and these goats was leading to it, but Aku appeared almost like a trap, but it wasn't really a trap. Aku appeared and destroyed the portal, and then Aku made the 3 goats become monsters. Jack killed them, and after he killed them, they went back to they went back to normal. So Jack felt bad about it, dropped the sword, and then when it's like a wall of stone, I'll say a tablet fell, that further made his sword fall down the pit. And so Jack, Ashi, and now they're like a bird, but like a mythical bird in a sense, is taking them to where Jack remember how he lost his sword, which is just a really one long huge pit, which they searched and the sword wasn't there, because Jack then proceeded to say that it's not that I lost the sword, it's that the sword had abandoned him. So after they flew up from the hole, Jack then, in a sense, was meditating, but he did like a mental meditation journey in a sense. And Ashi it's like almost like going to the Avatar state. He's crossing over to a different world. You know what I'm saying? And so Ashi had to protect him, which she goes up against a freaking army of almost like 1,000 people, and she whooped every last one of them. What was so funny was how she took the leader, and then just took him and rammed against every single one until she jumped because it was like a bunch of them just leading up the road to the top. And so she took the leader and just pushed everyone down, and then jumped down and then started whooping the rest of them. I thought it would get to the point where she'd be outnumbered and then she can't hang them off, but she held her own and took every last one of them down. But then she saw that one of them survived, but it wasn't one of those soldiers. Trying to figure out it was her mother that was like, you know what, if you can't do it, I will. So she fights her mother and eventually kills her mother. You know what I'm saying? But as that's still going on, Jack is now he enters into this he's in this spirit. I'm gonna call it a spirit world. He's in this spirit world, and he encounters a monk, and he goes into the monk's house and makes him some tea. And then after the monk tastes the tea, he tells him that the tea is terrible, and it shows that it's basically Jack is like his soul himself is not balanced. And so after the monk told him that the tea was disgustful and it was bad, his inner self comes out and it's fussing, it's really angry. Jack was trying to hold him back, and then his inner self ended up slapping him. He goes crashing to the wall. He didn't really. It was like not necessarily even a battle, but his his inner self was telling him that you need me, and all this stuff like the sword need us type of thing. So you need me. The monk knows where the sword is, trying to kind of sense force the monk to tell him in a sense. But Jack is like, no, it's you. He was telling his inner self that it's you that caused us, I guess, to not find a sword. That anger. So eventually, Jack found his way. The inner self is gone, and then these 3, I want to call them spirit warriors, spirit samurais. All 3 wasn't samurais, but these spirit warriors proceed to give Jack. I don't know how they can do this, bro, but they gave him his outfit, hair cut, beard gone, and now he has a new sword. As you can see, it's the same one, but he now has the sword back, clean and ready to go. Ashi, he wakes up. Ashi was knocked out, but she was okay. She knows that he looked different. She asked him what's the next thing to do. It's time to go fight Aku. So once again, another great episode. I like it, you know, in his own way of him finding the sword, not just, I guess, locating where he left it, picked it up, and there we go. You know what I'm saying? It's something totally, you know, going a different route. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Deuces.